Hi, it's your girl Etinosa, and you're watching Who Loves Afrobeats. Cheers!
The first guest who got inside the studio with me, this lady who was just speaking and I had to spot her. I had to definitely give her some ratings. She's doing things that if mandem do, they will get away with it. They'll get ratings. They'll get high fives. They'll get fist pumps. They'll get woo woo woo. But like for a woman who's doing the stuff that she's doing, she's very outlandish with all the stuff that she's doing. She don't care. You know what I'm saying? She's one of those women who's an actress. She's a comedian. She's an entertainer. She's been in movies such as Washerman, Stormheart. And she's making me hot inside the studio already. Wow. Do you know what? I shouldn't even introduce you. I should just make you introduce yourself. Can I do that? Can I just be different today? Just make you... It's Christmas.
Okay.
Let me make you introduce yourself. So who have we got inside the studio?
All right. So, Etinosa, people say Etinosa because of the spelling. Etinosa is a very lively, crazy girl. Actress, movie producer, comedian, events host, free-spirited,
crazy.
Well, I said crazy, but if you want to say crazy twice, then that's fine.
Insane,
mad, local to the core. Like,
don't think twice.
Complete Edo babe to the core. Don't think twice. Oh, like sometimes I think twice.
And he was born in where in Nigeria? Is it Warri?
Yes, Warri, Delta State.
Warri, Delta State.
So imagine I'm from, like, my blood is Edo and I was born and brought up in Warri. So the combination is like mad.
Wow. So first of all, how did you get into the art of entertainment, like film, comedy, doing skits? Because like I remember you from doing like little small clips on social media and stuff like that. So what made you be like one of the ladies of the industry? Because I know there's a lot of Nigerian men who does that, and he's making, got numbers on the, social media now. So for a lady, what made you say, do you know what, I'm gonna step into this male dominated industry? Like,
I could not really help myself. Sometimes I say, okay, I'm not gonna fool myself or do like funny clips. I just be like a regular lady and all, but it never ever works. So from right from when I was a kid, I always wanted to perform. I always wanted to act. And first I was an engineer, like regular office, first of all, and then I became a field engineer with all my coveralls and my hard hat, and but I wasn't feeling fulfilled. It wasn't enough. I wanted something more. I wanted to be myself. I wanted to explore. I wanted to make people happy.
Right.
And then I started with the little clips, using my phone. Thank God for technology. I started getting recognition. People started, wanting to make videos with me, and that's how I found my way into. So
was it always in you to do the comedy, the scripting? Was it like when you was growing up, like was you that child who was just making your siblings or your cousins and friends in the neighborhood just laugh?
Right, yes. It got so bad that anytime I'm on holidays and I don't make my parents laugh, my mom will take me to the hospital. Like, if I don't play around the house and just jump around, she's like, you're not feeling well. That was how she always diagnosed me, and most of the time she was right. So I'm always like the jester of the group, the person making everybody laugh. In secondary school and university, I'll just host programs. Then it was for free because I didn't even know I could make money out of it. I was just enjoying myself. It was like later along in life I knew, oh wow, people charge for this. Yeah. Like, why don't I just charge for it and make money out of it? Because it comes out of me naturally. I'm not forcing it. I'm having fun and I'm getting paid and stuff. So great business, so it has always just been there.
Wow. So your first movie, what was it?
My own production, my first production was The Washerman, where I wrote and produced. It came from real life inspiration. Someday I just thought, what if? Because people I know, people around me, most of the time, everybody wants to marry someone rich and big and famous. So I'm like, what if we just find love in one of the craziest places? So I'm thinking, and oh, wow. So the idea came to my head, and I'm like, oh, let's try it. So it was fun creating that. It was also very good because it was a good collaboration between movies and music, because it was kind of like a musical. There were performances from Nigerian musicians in the movie, and it was a box office hit in 2018 in Nigeria. Very amazing.
Wow. Because you know what, me personally, for the last, I've been always watching, Nigerian movies or Ghanaian movies and shows, but for the last year and a half, I've been in tuned to the movie scene, thanks to Netflix.
Yeah.
I swear Netflix has done so much wonders now. So I really enjoy watching movies on Netflix, and this is definitely a movie that I definitely need to watch. And so you got your own production team.
Yes, I do.
Because I was researching, I was looking at you got your own production team, and is it true that you got a record label as well?
No,
you don't.
I don't have.
Or is it someone stealing your name or saying? Because it looks like your name.
My brother, my friend.
Yeah,
we have the same name, so sometimes people send me messages like, "Oh, please, I sabi sing. Please sign me up." I'm like, "No, that's not me. That's someone else." Etinosa Record, who owns a record label. Coincidentally, well, should I say this or should I not say this?
Say it.
Coincidentally, my boyfriend happens to be his artist. So you see that we're just linked in a very, very weird way.
Is that the same boyfriend that I saw on social and I put and I put my little comment on there, my little cheeky comment?
I can explain.
Explain now, because yesterday you never had boyfriend and today you got boyfriend. So where did this boyfriend does appear from?
From the ear. I beg people should leave that. Let's come back.
Yeah, and don't worry. I looked on his page and I see that he's all loved up with you in car, hugging up, playing lover boy.
You see this love of a thing. We find it in very strange places.
Very strange places.
Yeah, so
he must have done something real great to get this crazy woman. Wow.
Well, first of all,
I'm
blushing. Okay, give me.
Don't blush now.
Give me 5 minutes to compose myself.
Composure.
Apart from his really sweet voice, something else I noticed about him was his confidence. The way he talked to me the first time he ever did, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, why so cocky? But sometimes we mistake confidence for, being proud or being cocky or something. And when I got to know him, we clicked in more ways.
And he accepted your madness.
Well, he understands me. I won't use the word accept, because once in a while we fight about it, and I try to tone it down a bit. But I don't know. We're working now. We're still working out. He understands, but acceptance is not the word. I think understanding and just knowing the fact that I'm me.
Yeah.
And that's how I was before you met me. So you can't come into my life and try to change me. Yeah.
What do you think you want to get changed?
Never to do that.
Because with the madness that you've been doing, especially videos of MC Galaxy and whatnot, that's been spreading all over social media in the last year and a bit. What made you go through that?
Shots fired.
Because, don't get me twisted, because I see some madness on social media as well, guys taking out their penis and stuff like that. I'm thinking, I was like, wait. I'm you know what I mean? I'm on live with this girl, just typing whatever, interacting. Some guy pops up and shows his
really
But what made you go crazy? Do you know what? Like,
well, in all honesty, I am crazy, but not that crazy. That was really overboard.
Don't feel sorry for yourself.
It was no.
Don't feel sorry for yourself. You done what you done. That's you, isn't it?
On a serious note, that is not. I can never say that's me. So you know how you want to try some things, you just want to just be crazy
and random.
But you can't because you have home training.
Yeah.
You have morals. You have people that are looking up to you, and you have parents that you have to explain things to.
Yeah.
But you know, see, when you now drink some things in very high volume, that your home training. That your I get mama, I get papa for house. You cannot think of it again. So the real you just comes out. What you always wanted to do. Don't get me wrong. I love my body and I love to flaunt it, but the society I find myself, I can't really do that. So normally, if there were no inhibitions, that would have been me. Like I don't really explain it. They say when you drink, what you always wanted to do comes out. Like you're not thinking of nothing, you have no restrictions anymore. So that's what happened that night, and it's not something I would do just like that. Like just
only for your new boyfriend, yeah.
But well, it happened. Not the best of nights, but it happened anyway.
Yeah, you got over like 1,000 and odd people just. You get me, like crazy. You know, when I saw it as a video recorder and whatnot, like its own screen recorded. I was like, huh? Is this that same crazy girl what's gonna come on my show? Should I invite her? Should I accept? Should I tell Billy Q yes, bring her? Yeah, of course I would, because I'm a bad guy myself. Because everyone's got little badnesses in them. Everyone's probably showing their privacy to someone or done a little craziness. But with Africa, I know that Africa is very political when it comes to a lot of things. It could be the smallest little thing, they take it out of proportion. And
things, a lot of people are, really self-righteous, and people leave their own sin, their own problem, and judge another person so they can just feel better about themselves. Anyway, so with the right amount of alcohol, I think anybody would do the same thing I did.
Well, you have to have fun at some point. It
was fun. I won't even lie. At that point when it was going on, it was so much fun. All I could just hear in my head was, yes, oh yes, go. It was like there was a crowd cheering me on. It was mad. I felt like a stripper. I felt like, it was amazing. I won't even deny it, but it's not a good thing. I don't advise anybody to do that. Whoever is doing that already, big ups to you. So I don't judge anybody.
So how was your trip from? Because you've been traveling in the last few months. Dubai. You've been Europe. You've been back to Nigeria. Eating good food every minute. You're always chopping.
I'm always chopping, man.
Where does it go? Look at me. Like I'm trying to get skinny. Like where does it go? Where does it go? You're always chopping.
I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying.
Chop this line.
If it's not Augustus, Amala, it's not this, is that. What, like you're always chopping and sucking bone and eating the bone. Like you're what you call a savage eater.
Yeah, O'Shea, I got a new title now, savage eater.
Yes, but guys, don't think the opposite, because there's some dirty guys out there what might think. There's some dirty guys out there might think, yeah, she is savage eater, yeah. So you're here in the UK. Is this your first time here?
No, should be the 4th. I think. Okay. But most of the time I stay in Liverpool with my brothers.
Oh, Liverpool.
But this is the first time I'm coming on official,
tour,
like not family.
So what do you expect from this tour? What has Billy Q got installed for you?
Gang. Hello, Billy Q. If you're here, please call live. Call now. Anyway, so I'm expecting, or rather, I want my fans to expect an amazing show, a great movie, because I'm here with my latest movie, Game Up, to show my people who have been supporting me, people who love me, and then also to project the the name of Nigerian film industry, you know, to show that, we're not playing over there. You know, we don't have to always concentrate on, this person is naked. No, we're working hard as well, irrespective of our crazy. So I want people to expect to be blown away, mind blown, a total experience. And I'm also expecting people to turn up. I'm expecting them to be happy and feel like, we didn't waste our time. Mm-hmm. This movie was worth it. Seeing Etinosa made my day, and, you know, just spread happiness.
So who have you got starring in the movie?
Chris Okabwe, actor from Nigeria. Best movie, Lutana. I don't know if you've seen it. Then we have Ghanaian actor Too Sweet Anan. And we have singer J1 Juwanlo.
J1,
yes.
That's my brother. That's my broski.
He's a great guy.
That's my broski, man. That's my broski for life, that guy, man. I love that guy, boy.
Amazing guy.
Yeah. No, because I saw the clips where he was doing it. I started laughing at you. Say, bro, you do that today, yeah? He messaged me back laughing. He messaged me back laughing, and then I just said, bro, just keep up the good work, man. Because that's what we need. Because, you know, we done seen it in America. Yeah. With a lot of American movies, and then, you know, certain of them starring the comedians and rappers from, you know, even starting from back in the 80s when Ice-T jumped on movies, and then other artists was doing it later on in time, you know, like obviously we would know that Tupac done a handful of movies, you know what I mean, Ice Cube, Friday, and then being featured in many other movies as well, like Boys in the Hood before that, and Friday What You Written, and then other movies. So we definitely need that surge of independency from Nigeria as well, and even from Africa, because like I remember when I first was watching African movies, there was a series that I used to watch. I think it was Nigerian, or unless it was Ghanaian, I'm not too sure. I don't know if you remember it. It's called Taxi. It's called Taxi, and it's about basically bare madness what happens in this one taxi and whatnot. It's like a comedy. It's like a comedy
thing. Is it Nigerian?
I think it's Nigerian. It's called Taxi. It came out like back in the days.
Really old, or
it's really old. Really old.
Okay, so maybe there's a remake, because I know this Taxi Driver one.
Yeah.
And then it's
Taxi.
Yeah, I think it's gone. It could be gone. Yeah.
Crazy people.
Yeah. Because I remember watching it back in the days. Yeah, I think it's the Ghanaian one.
Do you know the theme song? Taxi, taxi driver.
Yeah.
I watched that shit.
Yeah. I remember like when I was living at my mum's, and me and my mum used to watch that on I think it was BET or MTV or something. It used to come in late in the night. It used to come in late. Is that one of those channels, or one of the African channels? It used to come in. I think it was OBTV. OBE or one of those. Like we used to watch. Me and my mum used to just watch. We used to sit down in the living room and we're just cracking up joke because of this comedy skits was just so hilarious, and the way the taxi man would just go on.
Remember, it's very old.
Yeah, it's proper old school, man, and you know, that's what got me into it, because I was always being educated with the African culture and heritage and stuff like that, and
that's why you're a Jamaican guy who
loves Afro combo, and like has to be done. It's been in me for a long time. You get me? Got the lovely lady inside the building. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go for a pause.
Let me talk about one.
We're gonna go for a pause for the cause, because it's 10 o'clock. So we're gonna come back. Questions. What I want to play is random questions. And these questions, all the dips couldn't even answer half of them.
Hey, all I do is they say you're Olodo. Olodo means someone's dumb.
Dumb. And yeah, do you know what? This is gonna be just random stuff.
Okay.
That's the round of the show. Okay. Because we played Oh My Gosh. Yemi Alade is featured on your movie soundtrack. Yeah. You should get her to act as well, you know. That'd be wicked, you know.
That'd be mad. Yeah, it'd be really loud. So it's just trying to catch up our schedule. Man, it will be difficult, but it's definitely very possible.
Yes. Okay, I've got some mad random questions.
All right.
Are you ready for these questions?
Yes. As ready as can
Don't worry, it's no sex questions, because I know you're a freak already. Talk about that. When's your birthday?
March 9th.
Pisces.
Oh, you're very good with
Woo! I wonder why really you get on because I'm Cancerian. I'm Cancer, July the 15th. And Pisces and Cancers we get on.
Very well.
Very well.
Yeah.
But only thing with Pisces, like when they're ready to switch, it's hard to switch them off. There's only certain people who can go.
That's true. Very true. But
yeah, exactly. It explains her madness, isn't it? Exactly. All right, these questions are randomly picked. What I'm going to be giving to you, so you can answer. You know, my team said to me, certain of these African entertainers won't be able to answer it because it's kind of different. But I said I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I just want to give it to them anyway. All right, then. First question. Off the dome. What I got here on my iPad. Would you rather be loved or fed?
Would I rather be loved or fed? Loved. Because if I'm loved, I will definitely be fed. No matter what. Somehow, one way or the other, even if things are difficult, I will be fed. And then love has a way of making you filled up anyway. But imagine you're being fed and, you know, amongst hate and anarchy and all of that. Whatever you're being fed with will be leaving your body. Mentally, you'll be messed up. Psychologically, you'll be messed up. So I think I'd rather be loved than fed. So
what is your greatest fear?
Failure. Not being able to achieve my goals. Yeah, that's my greatest fear.
Okay. The best piece of advice you ever received, and what? And tell us why.
Okay. Best piece of advice I ever received. Don't mind people. Don't listen to what people say. Do you? You haven't killed anybody. You haven't broken any law. So get up, take your bath, and go out. You're amazing. It was from my mom.
Mommy.
It was from my mom. It came around the period when, you know, the MC Galaxy thing was on. I was indoors. I was kind of broken. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even eat. Like me, of all people, I couldn't eat. And so she called me and she was trying to get me to come home. I didn't want to come home because I thought, you know, they'll kill me, you know. But she said the best things, and I will never ever forget. She made me like come back to life, and, you know, just want to be the best version of myself, to shun everything that happened and just be great. And yeah, I'm great, bitches. Oh, sorry, we're on here. Big up to Mumsy. Yeah, big up to my mom. Shout out to Mumsy. That was deep. That was deep. That was deep. I thought I was like the worst person in the world. I actually considered suicide at a point. Like, everybody was watching me like, don't let her go to the well, long story, that's a story for another day. I was really down, like so down, but she told me these things. I thought about it like, really, I didn't kill anybody. Big up to Mumsy on that one. That was dope. So I'm gonna switch it up on that one. Yeah. What is the worst piece of advice you ever received? Oh my god, I had to think. What piece of advice? I get nonsense advice there almost every day of my life. What's the worst nonsense you had? Advice. Let me just pick any random one. Someone advised me one time. I won't see the worst, but anyone I can remember. Someone once said I should lay low. I should stop acting. I should stop doing anything entertainment. You know you're a lady. You know you're so beautiful. That it was the worst. The person said, you know, you're a beautiful girl. You have to package yourself. You know, stop doing comedy. Stop doing all this your acting thing. Just look for one rich man, marry.
It sounds like that person just wants you to sit on your ass and be a housewife.
The person just wants me to be a trophy wife.
And a breeding machine.
Just wake up in the morning, do your makeup, wear a very nice dress, and just be pretty. That's his own idea of
you wouldn't be the woman who you are now if you listen to that, because you've done your own movies, you're traveling.
I've achieved a lot.
You're independent. You get me? You got a boyfriend who's an artist.
Yeah, I've started again. Yeah, I've come back to this. This guy will be sneezing in his house now. You're like, who's calling me?
So I'll put Juju Obi.
He's sneezing somewhere now.
Okay.
All right. And then another advice I want to say, particularly because of women that might be listening, another very useless advice. It depends on how you see it. It's not useless, but the intentions are useless. Someone just came to my page randomly and was like, you, don't go and lose weight. And it's not an advice, because, when I tagged the person was like, oh, I'm just giving you advice. No, don't do that. Don't try to bring me down. I'm not fat, and even if I'm fat, I'm not ugly. Fat doesn't make me ugly. It doesn't make me less than I am. And then I went so far to tell the person some of the things that I achieved with my supposed fatness. So they must have felt like an idiot. It went a bit viral because there's this very big page in Nigeria that took it up, and and I didn't think it was going to be that important. A lot of women messaged me about it, like, all these people that make them feel bad. So please, if you're going around advising people because you want to make them feel bad, or you want to tell them they're fat, so therefore they're not beautiful, then that's a bad advice. But if you're advising someone to slim down because of health reasons, or maybe you can't breathe properly, or what, or obesity or something, then that's fine. But don't advise me, you have to slim down to be sexy. Sexy by whose definition? I'm sexy already.
Hey.
Sexy ladies.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a random question here. This is gonna be kind of tricky.
Dum dum dum.
You're on an island by yourself, and you only can take 3 things. What would it be?
An island by myself. Only 3 things. That's the first thing I thought about. Stop. I'm a child of God. I don't carry such. So, the phone is not even going to work on the island. I would have said my phone if there's going to be cell reception. So is there cell reception on this island or not?
Well, you're on the island, isn't it?
I would get a blanket.
A blanket.
Water, but the water.
But you're on the island. You're on the island, so you're gonna be hot. So why you need a blanket for?
It depends on the island. If it's island in
mosquito.
If it's island in Lagos, then mosquito. So I don't know where the island is. So I'm just gonna take a blanket just in case. Food. All the food I can carry. All you can eat buffet. All that my bag can carry. Blanket, food, and my boo-boo. Oh, I can't carry human being. I can carry. I'm taking to live my life, to chop life in the island.
So you take the new boyfriend, the music artist.
You have started. No, I will take you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that one instead.
Because I'm going to be laughing like every minute if I take you. Actually,
you can't take him. He's too skinny. You need to be warmed up at night time, innit?
Shots fired. You are body shaming my boo. Please, it's skinny for me. Leave it like that.
What stick? Magnifying stick here.
Hey.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Laugh, it's fine.
I'm joking. Okay. One album that you can only listen to for the rest of your life. Which album and why?
I don't charge my energy. I don't get time for no enemy. So I think it will have to be, because I don't want to think so far. I mean, along the line I might find one like a Jackson album, but right now, off the top of my head, it will be Burna Boy's African Giant.
Hey.
Because of the vibe. Like, there's this song, The Collateral Damage. Oh, yeah. See, Burna Boy, they sing, and then what he says, everyone, like, Please, but that boy is not a musician. No, it's just some kind of mini god. Everything is like, yeah. So him, because of the vibe, because of the way the song makes me feel. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I got one more. We're gonna call it a day.
Okay. Okay. I'm scared now. Yay.
Who was your childhood crush? Hey.
Childhood. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I've got you on that one, innit? His name.
My parents don't get to see this video.
Don't worry. I'll search for your mother and your father and I email it to them.
My mom is on Instagram. I hope she's not live with me now. Anyway, so his name is Efemena Umweri. I really don't know where he is right now. I'm not very sure. I think maybe Nigeria, but he was I think he was even my first kiss.
Oh snap!
So
seems like he's your first everything.
No. It was just that time. Now I live
behind the bushes or behind the school.
It was in my parents' garage.
Hey! Wow, you're lucky. You're lucky. Your father or your mother never came out with a cane.
I swear, you're too lucky.
You would be living.
They were our neighbors, so they could come to our house anytime. So the garage, sometimes in my brother's room, because he'll pretend like he came to see my brothers, and then I'll not go inside there before me activity. So if my brother just goes like out of the room or for 5 minutes or something, now.
Well.
Anyway, it was fun.
Etinosa, lovely lady.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming down.
Thanks for having me. I had so much fun. I'm still smiling.
Yeah, if a brother can't make you smile, then there's something wrong, innit?
He's proud. You're feeling yourself, right?
Yeah.